It's very disturbing, it's very graphic, and it's caught a lot of attention. Marital rape. How did it get to this stage?
I think the interesting part of this story, as we talked about before, Ruth, is that Rhona is a very strong woman, and I think that's why this story has resonated with a lot of people and why it's worked. She was vulnerable off the back of her husband having an affair. She felt a little out of control, and she's ignored a lot of the signs because of pride, maybe, and because of necessity, and because he actually, on paper, is tremendous. So she started to question herself and think, is he? Can he be as bad as he seems to be being? But of course, she never dreamed it would get to where it got to.
And she didn't want to believe it, I suppose. No. And we were talking earlier just in the break and saying that, for me, that's why it's been so incredibly powerful, this storyline, is that it's gone on for so long, which I think they've done it so well, is that this gentle manipulation it starts with, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that there is, Rhona, a very strong woman who you think, well, she will never fall for things like that, and yet we've seen her do exactly that.
Yeah, until the actual day of marriage and the rape happening, it's like everything came into focus there and then, and all of the misdemeanours, if you like, and the coercive control that had gone on before suddenly became so clear to her, and she hadn't seen it. Her friends had warned her.
As I say, despite her friends.
Yeah.
Well, Vanessa didn't help her, did she, last night?
No, I know, and it came from a very good, honest place. I think she saw the despair in Rhona on Tuesday night after Rhona had taken the stand and how things had fallen apart there. So I think Vanessa felt like she was doing the right thing.
Interestingly, I know you've been working with Rape Crisis,
Yes.
who've been involved in helping you with this storyline. Sadly, not even 6% of cases reported of marital rape ends in a conviction. Yeah. So this must be a very fine line for Emmerdale and the story writers, producers, of you need to reflect the true picture, that very few cases, but then you don't want to dissuade women from coming forward.
It's really hard. It's really hard, and obviously I can't say how it goes. Pierce will get comeuppance of some shape or form down the line, but yes, we do have to represent what goes on, but we want to encourage women. That's, you know, soap reflects real life, so it's a fine line.
Talking of real life, in real life you are married to Jeff Hordley, the lovely Jeff who plays Cain Dingle. So what happens, because when Eamonn and I go home, we tend not to talk. Eamonn quite likes to talk about work, and I don't. I like to park it and go, that's work. How do you two, especially when you're in the middle of a really harrowing storyline, do you discuss it at home?
Well,
do you help each other with lines? Or?
Yes, Jeff was brilliant during all the court stuff because I had quite a lot to say. He was very supportive and very helpful. But you know what it's like. There's kids, there's packed lunches to make, there's an allotment to keep because we grow vegetables, there's a dog to walk. So there's a lot of other things, and actually that's quite nice because it diffuses it, and any stress that you do bring home from work, from long days, it just melts away.
Would your husband ever proffer advice to you? And if he did, would you accept it?
Yes, because we and that's a mutual thing because we respect each other, and we went to the same drama school.
My wife obviously doesn't respect me.
Well, I can't comment on that clearly, but yeah, and sometimes he'll go, no, I don't agree with you, or I will as well. But yeah, we support each other in that respect, and of course we have a great understanding of what we're doing and how we work because we work in the same place.
Do you have scenes together? Have you worked together?
Well,
I'm trying to think.
I've just been talking to Fran, your lovely makeup lady, about this. He's a massive fan. It would appear the biggest fan. And there was a little bit of a storyline which started all the stuff with Pierce, where Rhona said that her one-night stand fantasy would be Cain. I was like, I rolled my eyes.
Jeff's going, yes, bring it on.
Well, we've just shot, which will air in a couple of weeks, some scenes where that doesn't come to light, but certain things happen, so that's quite interesting. I was really nervous to work with him.
Were you?
Yes, because I wanted to impress him, you know. It's my husband.
Oh, that's nice. Yes. And talking of romance, because the fans are really keen for you and Paddy to maybe get back together, because he's been so supportive, hasn't he, of Rhona?
Yes.
So could that be?
Yes, but I have no idea. We don't get told a great deal of what's coming up. And also, I think we have to reflect this situation and how it is. And I think there'll be a period of time where Rhona has to make her own path back to what she was and how she can be again as a woman and somebody who's dating. So
what about Jeff, the actor, as opposed to Jeff, the husband, as opposed to Jeff, the actor? Does he have an opinion when he looks at these other men in your life?
Well, no, I mean, he shares a dressing room with Dominic, and Johnny had loads of sleepovers, or has loads of sleepovers when we're working together, because he lives the other side of the Pennines. You know what? Jeff's got nothing to worry about. It's fine.
Oh, that's nice. And family all well? Kids good?
All is good. Summer holidays. Woo!
Oh, lovely. So
Yes.
nice break now.
Yes, a
We're
little
going
bit
to
of a
need
break.
it after this. So the verdict is Friday.
Yes, the
night,
verdict is Friday.
And 2 episodes tonight,
Yes.
7 and 8 o'clock. Verdict on Friday. It's been amazing watching
Strong
you.
stuff, Zoe.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
really.
Thanks
Well,
so
hence
much.
why congratulations to Emmerdale, because you've got the treble, haven't
We've
you?
got the treble.
So they've got the National Television Awards, the BAFTA for Best Soap,
Yep.
and the British Soap
Yes.
Awards Best Soap.
Tremendous year.
Yes.
Tremendous few years.
And
actually.
Sharon Marshall writing for you.
Doesn't get better.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.